Hello everyone, and welcome to the long-awaited How to Cave in Minecraft UHC. So before I start, I just want to thank Barcode and Mentally for giving me their tips on caving, because I kept on asking them and pestering them and stuff like that. But anyway, I wanted to make this just so we can kind of combat the X-rares that have recently been coming up on Badlion. Because there's been a lot recently. I don't know why, but just as of recent, there's been so many X-rares. And I just want to be able to give you guys an advantage over them. So, on the first day, you want to get everything you can as fast as possible. You want to get sugarcane, you want to get leather, and then you want to get apples. Once you've done that, do not dig a 2x1 all the way down. That's not the way to do it. So you want to find a surface cave and then go to the lowest point of the surface cave, because caves are more likely to spawn under other caves. So it's going to be much easier for you to find a good low level cave if you go to a surface cave and then you dig down at the lowest point of that cave. Okay, so chances are the cave might be pretty good. You might find a few diamonds, but you're gonna run out at some point. So you wanna always listen for sounds while you're in your cave, because there could easily be some diamonds in a little lava pool that's really secluded. So you always want to dig to sounds when you can, but at the same time, remember where you came from and remember your area, what you have explored and what you haven't explored. Memory is a huge thing in caving. So you just kind of, you gotta take note of your surroundings. If you don't find any sounds though, you need to staircase. Badlion now allows you to staircase at the end of a cave down. It used to be you had to cave up to Y32, or you had to staircase up to Y32 and then back down, but now you can just straight up go down and you could find diamonds that way. How I staircase is pretty unique from how others staircase. I staircase 1 by 1 up until I get to Y14, because diamonds are common at Y10 to Y14. I'm pretty sure, at least. I'm pretty sure that's where I got it. Once I get to Y14, I start going in a 1 by 3. So I dig 3 blocks up. I'll show it on the screen here. So I dig 3 blocks up until I get to Y32, and then I go back down 3 blocks, and once I hit Y14 down, then I do my 1 by 1. So if I've been staircasing for too long, which for too long for me, I think is 4 up and down. So 1 up, 2 down, 3 up, 4 down. Once I've done that, I dig up and I try to find a new surface cave and I relocate. So that really helps me a lot of the time, because I can get a fresh new cave and I can find fresh new diamonds in there. Okay, so Biomes is something that's kind of controversial. So I'm going to put my 2 cents in on Biomes, because there are some things with Biomes that are true. So first of all, deserts for sure have less surface caves. That doesn't mean that they have less caves in general under the desert itself, but they have less surface caves, so it's going to be harder for you to find caves in there. So do not dig down a 2 by 1 in a desert, but if you happen to find a ravine or a surface cave or anything like that in a desert, then don't be too afraid of it, but it's not something you're going to come by often. And the second biome that does affect caving is extreme hills. And the reason that I say that is because extreme hills spawns emeralds. So as a result, there are less ores to be spawned per chunk that you want. So there's going to be less diamonds and less gold in an extreme hills. Okay, so there's some other tips that I want you guys to know. So with a texture pack, which a lot of people say does not actually affect your caving, but I think it does. I think that you need ores that are noticeable and that you recognize in your mind. So it's not just noticeable by like unanimous. It's not just unanimously noticeable, but also in your mind you affiliate what that looks like with diamonds or with gold. So that'll overall make your caving experience faster, and it'll make you find more. And caving is all about speed. So you want to go through the caves as fast as you can. You want to build over water. You want to go through lava as fast as you can, which could be just building with blocks, or it could be putting water over the lava. But in general, you want to just, in the back of your mind, think while you're caving, I need to be fast with this. I need to be quick. No matter if you're border camping or snowballing. Alright, and to conclude, I just want to say that these are what I have come up with, and this is not necessarily the only way to cave well and find diamonds. So don't hate on me, or if you guys do have a different way of doing it, then just put in the comments and tell me how you do it, and maybe I'll adopt it myself, or maybe people who read the comments can adopt it themselves. But thank you guys for watching, and thank you for listening to me.